Hello, welcome back to another Mail Day video. Today is a big one, and I mean a big one for me personally. This, in my hand right now, is the Holy Grail. Do you understand what a Holy Grail is to Blu-ray collectors? It's either something that's been rare and out of print for years and is really expensive and hard to find, or something that is yet to come out. And this was something that felt like it was going to be yet to come out indefinitely. I think I made a video about this set that I'm about to unbox live in front of your eyes right now. Can you tell I'm excited? I made a video about this about 5 years ago. I think I did a video like my most wanted Blu-rays, and I did mostly stuff that was already out, but some other things that hadn't come out yet. And this was something that I wanted so badly. You know what it is. If you follow me, you know exactly what it is. But I have to give a huge thanks to Ryan Chataway, one of my best friends, who very, very kindly agreed to let me ship this to his house in America. Won't give away his exact address, and to send it to me. And so I didn't get it on release, but I was more than happy to wait, and I cannot wait to open this and have a look at the Blu-ray. It's the one that I've wanted for so long. So let's just crack into it and open up this very heavily padded package, and take a look at the Blu-ray inside. I know there's something else in there as well. All right. Oh, it's a package within a package. There we go. Don't have to hide the address on this one. Oh, good God. I mean, the reason I asked Ryan to send this to me, or for me to send it to him, and for him to send it to me, was because I knew that ordering it over here would give me a lot of risk when it comes to the Blu-ray itself, because the packaging is quite flimsy, and I didn't want to have a damaged set. So I figured it would minimize the risk if I ordered it to an American address, and even then they sent it in a bubble mailer. So I mean, how am I going to get into this? I have to turn the camera off and come back later. This is sellotaped debuggery. This is like Fort Knox. It smells like candy. It smells like marshmallow. That's weird. I'm not complaining. Right, so how do I navigate this? I should probably have gotten a knife, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get some scissors or something, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, even with scissors that was quite tough to negotiate, but here we go. We have the package partially opened here, so I can kind of just peel it off myself. And we have a t-shirt over the Blu-ray, which I guess I'll show you first. There we go. Alright, so we got it. See if the Blu-ray is in good condition. It appears to be in perfect condition. I'll have a closer look in just a second. So the t-shirt that Ryan sent me. There we go. Ryan's Cinematic Obsessions. Trying to get me to rep his channel there. I'm kidding. That's really cool. Ryan's Cinematic Obsessions. That's awesome. I'll wear this during the marathon with pride. That's really cool, man. Thanks for sending that over. And it looks like it will fit me just fine. So the Blu-ray. Oh, he's put it in a Ziploc bag. He's taped it up as well. Oh my God. Wow, that's a lot of tape. Right, okay. I have to go back downstairs and get the scissors again, because the amount of tape. Okay, right. Give me a second. Okay. So here we have in the Ziploc bag. I'll take it out. Oh, the Before trilogy. Holy shit. And it's actually a bit sturdier than I thought it would be, looking at the pictures online, the package. But oh boy, I've wanted this for so long. 3 of my favorite films, one of my favorite trilogies. If you even want to call it a trilogy, I mean, this is a series of films that shouldn't have been in the first place. Like, the first film, you know, it did okay. It didn't make that much money, it didn't really make that much of a splash, and 9 years later they made a sequel. It's a sequel that shouldn't have been. And then they made a third one. It was a trilogy that shouldn't have been. So I'm really happy that Criterion have finally released this on Blu-ray, because the first 2 films were never available in high definition until now. and my previous editions are the DVDs. So we've got Before Sunrise there, Before Sunset, the second film, and then the third film did get a Blu-ray release in Germany and America, maybe other European countries as well, but I don't think the UK got a Blu-ray release of this film. So I have the 3 films, but I don't have the first 2 in high definition. Finally we have those first 2 films, Before Sunrise and Before Sunset, in Blu-ray form. And it's packed with special features, director approved 3 Blu-rays, a new restored 2K digital transfer of both Before Sunrise and Before Sunset, a 2K digital master of Before Midnight, all the audio options I don't really care that much about. New discussion between Richard Linklater, the director, and the actors and co-writers Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke. Behind the scenes footage from the first 2 films, an audio commentary on Before Midnight by the 2 actors and the director, a feature-length 2016 documentary about the director Richard Linklater called Dream is Destiny. After Before, a new documentary about the making of Before Midnight. A conversation between 2 scholars about Richard Linklater's work, an episode of a radio program with the filmmaker and actors, and a new video essay by filmmaker Ko Kanada, and an essay on the trilogy in a booklet. So, lots of special features. I'm definitely disappointed that they didn't do audio commentaries for the first 2 films, because the initial Blu-ray release of Before Midnight did have a commentary, and that's the same one that's been ported over to the Criterion set. And it's a great commentary, but I've already heard it, and I really wanted them to go back and do commentaries on the first 2 films, specifically because Richard Linklater said, or maybe even Ethan Hawke said, that they'd love to see Criterion release these films and they can go back and do commentaries and stuff, but they didn't. But we still got plenty of stuff on there. I'm looking forward to checking out the bonus content. My only kind of gripe with it is that they're never going to release these films again, you know, and do commentaries on them unless, you know, we get another film in, I guess it would be, how long would it be now? 4 or 5 years? In another 5 years, if they do another film, if they keep going by the every 9 years kind of rule, then maybe we get another release, but I doubt it. So, yeah, a really nice set. I like the artwork a lot, and I'm going to open it up and take a quick look and show you what the inside looks like. A lot of people call this kind of like the egg yolk artwork, and I'll agree. As soon as I saw this go up online, I was like, wow, that's it? That's all they went with? I mean, I like it. It's nice. It's minimal, but, you know, I thought maybe a still from one of the movies would have been better. But it looks to be a very nice set. And yeah, there's nothing really off about the condition of it, and that's the thing with these kind of flimsy cardboard packaging deals. They're very nice, but they fray, and this one will probably fray over the years, and it'll get all ratty around the edges. But that's fine. So I'm going to open it up and show you the inside. Okay, so it's got a very nice textured feel. I like the feeling of the material they used, and it feels appropriately classy for the films that they are as well. And inside we have 3 digipacks, not unlike the 3 Colors trilogy by Kieslowski, which is another fantastic Criterion set that I own. So let's slide these out and take a look at the individual cases for the 3 films. So first up we have Before Sunrise. I love this cover. It's really, really nice. I like the painterly kind of image that they used on the front. Again, I probably would have preferred actual still from the movie, but I really like this this piece of artwork for the first film. And inside this we have a nice booklet, which I guess serves as the booklet for the entire trilogy. See, that's more something that I would have liked on the front, maybe, as an actual image of the 2 stars. On the back we have Richard Linklater there in his earlier days. Even the booklet has really nice material. It feels very, you know, high quality stock, that kind of thing. Got some images, and what do we have in this? We have the credits from the films, images from the films, and I guess we have an interview in here, maybe, or an essay. I think it's just an essay. Time Regained by Dennis Lim, and I think that's all there is. It's just an essay and production credits on the Blu-ray itself, and about the masters and so on in the Blu-ray edition. So really nice. And on the inside of the Before Sunrise digipack we have a nice image of Jesse and Celine there. Really, really cool. Again, it feels very much in line with the 3 Colors release. Then we have Before Sunset. Again, I like the color scheme that they've went for as well. The kind of, I mean, obviously it kind of writes itself with Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight, but I like that they went that route with the colors. It looks very nice, I think. And on the inside we have another image of the 2. appropriately. And yeah, this I love this film. I mean, I love all of them, but this one is I really appreciate how this one is in real time, unlike the other two movies. And I'll talk about the movies in just a second, because I'm just kind of looking at the actual packaging and right. Okay, this one actually looks a bit better than I thought in person, I will say. But we have the same artistic approach here for Before Midnight, the third film. I really think that Ethan Hawke looks like James Marsden there. If anyone agrees with me, I mean, he just doesn't look like Ethan Hawke. But up close and in hand, it doesn't look as kind of off as I thought it would. I like the color scheme a lot. Oh, this one is bent quite a bit at the top. How did that even happen inside the box? I don't know. But yeah, I really like the color scheme of this one. Really, really nice. And on the inside, we have a final image of Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy there as their respective characters. So yeah, that's the set, and I might do some kind of you know, like a movie vlog watching all the special features. I don't think I'll be watching all the movies anytime soon, though I certainly am eager to kind of see those first two films in high definition for the first time. But I'm most kind of looking forward to the extras and the special features right now as it stands. And yeah, if you don't know what the films are about, very briefly, it follows this duo, a guy and a girl who meet in the first film, and we follow them across a span of almost 20 years, both in terms of the film's storyline and in real life. The first film was released in 1995, and the third was released in 2013. And what I love about them is that they all focus on the theme of love, but in a different kind of way. The first film is about kind of the idealism and romanticism of young love and the promise of young love, and then the second film is more about a mature kind of love and kind of pining for the what ifs of your life and what could have happened if things had turned out differently. And then Before Midnight is about the realities of love and the realities of long-term relationships and marriages, and how what you kind of hoped for in the beginning and kind of the crushing of that romanticism of your youth, actually, you know, the reality of it when you're older. And I love how they kind of tackled that head on in the third film and didn't kind of, you know, go along with the kind of wishy-washy feeling of the first film, which I love, because it has its place and it has its time. And then, you know, Linklater moves on from that kind of feeling and tone and kind of segues very nicely from the second film to the third. I just love the way that it progresses and the tone of it. I mean, it has the same tone of these two people walking around a city, you know, over, you know, a day and just chatting and just talking. It's all about the dialogue. It's all about those two characters and their relationship and their chemistry and the performances. But you see the progression over those three films, and it wasn't really something that was planned as such. You know, they decided to make a second film 7-8 years after the first one, and then again about 7-8 years after the second one they decided to make a third one, and hopefully we'll see a second one, a fourth one. I'll leave that one in, as I always do. Yeah, I'd love to see a fourth one, I really would. Someone was saying that maybe this release is kind of the writing a line under, you know, okay, well, it's definitely a trilogy now, then they're not going to make any more. But Richard Linklater actually spoke about that and said, well, no, you know, if we feel like there's another story to tell, then we'll do it, you know, but it just depends. And part of me wonders if perhaps if a lot of the fans of the series weren't asking them so much, when are you going to make a fourth one, when are you going to make a fourth one? I feel like that's just kind of unwanted, unneeded pressure. But I'm so glad to have this in my collection, and to own these films in high definition is a real exciting thing for me. So thank you again, Ryan, so much for helping me out with this one. I really, really appreciate it, man. And thanks for the t-shirt as well. And I hope that you enjoyed your set, because he ordered the same one as well. We both got it when it was $40. Again, Amazon keep, you know, listing these pricey Criterion box sets for $40 before they're supposed to go up to like $70-$80, and people get the pre-order in and they get it for that price. So I gladly took advantage of that, as did Ryan. So yeah, that's about it. I enjoyed getting into the Fort Knox of packaging. And that is about it. So yeah, if anyone wants to hear me talk about these films anymore, I might do a movie vlog of me watching the special features. I don't know yet. I'll see what happens. But certainly I can't wait to dive into the actual films as well, and to kind of have that seamless quality. Because before I'd have to watch the films in DVD quality and then jump to Blu-ray at the end, whereas now I can watch it in Blu-ray for the whole thing, and it'll be a much more seamless kind of high definition experience that I can't wait for. I love these films. They're fantastic. I put the first 2 films in my top 20 films of all time. And yeah, that's it, I think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans of Carlin into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you, 'cause